you see that there's no solidity within physical objects, but there's no solidity within people also. Let's say that the person is not out there, right? The person is appearing here, just like every object, like everything is appearing here. So when someone is insulting me or not, it can even be, that there's someone come to you in your work or for whatever reason, and there is some investment in whatever this person can do for you to make your life better. Maybe it's the one who the owner of the flat where you are is coming, and suddenly there is this kind of sense of power, that he can put you out, and all of this situation that come up. My perspective, there's a part which is natural, normal, it's just social life make that people have different relationship, and you act differently in different situations. That's normal. But the other part is, if you start to feel fear, that's the past showing up, and the fear is here, and that's different. This fear don't need to be involved in the relationship. And to see that if that the story I have that justified the emotion, it's a thought, it's a narrative of the mind that try to justify the fear, like, this person is coming, and if he wants his flat back, I will live in the street and I have big trouble. So there is an emotion coming up in the body, and the mind is trying to justify and put the cause of the emotion in the other person. And the more you do this, the more you will feel that the person is something out there, far away from you, solid and dangerous, because you are here, and then there is very conflict with each other. But the more you see that the emotion is within you, and the story you have about the emotion is within you, and the story you have about what the person is and where it come from, and all of this is within you, suddenly it's easier to see that, oh yeah, that's right, it's, experience is not solid. And one last thing that maybe can be interesting now, it's thought never leave your mind. Like when you think something about someone, it never leave your mind to enter someone else. Or if you feel angry and you start to scream, the anger doesn't leave you and enter to the person. Or if you are very sad and you think that if you sad very, very deeply, the other person will start to feel sadness for some reason. Same with sadness, And even sadness sometimes is even more aggressive than anger, because it's trying to make the other person guilty. So, everything happened within you. So the thought and the emotion never leave your being. And what happened, because for the mind and the brain, whatever thought appear, that's what I am. It identifies with everything that happened. So when you see someone and you say, he is ugly, the brain, your system will interpret this thought as, I am ugly. Even if the thought at the beginning is using he or she is. The mind, the brain doesn't get the she, the he, the I, the we, the them. They only get the judgment, and it will apply it to itself. That's why it is true that whatever you think about someone else, it's what you think about yourself, because literally the thought that will emerge, the mind will say, this is what I am. So if you say he is ugly, he is egoist, he is this, he is that, this is just, the mind will make it its own, like, I am this, I am this, I am this. And you start to feel the consequences of those thoughts. So in a way, I want to change the way I think about other person, not for the other person. Even if though it can help them, probably, I don't know, that's not my story. But because I need it, I want to stop feeling shitty and fearful, and I want something else. So by seeing this mechanism, it will naturally things will change. So it's not. So I'm speaking about it so we can see it in our life, in our day-to-day life. And the seeing will really change the way our system works over time.